The next thing we're going to work on is leg protection. And I suspect that people can cut in your league where you're at, but we think that leg protection is critical for especially linebackers to stay on their feet and make plays. And the way we coach it, we coach a push, give a step. We burn our eyes on the respective blocker and get our hands down, and then we get our play side foot back. So we'll give a little ground to gain ground to make the play. So if ball's going to my left, I burn my eyes on the blocker, I hit the first extended part of his body, get my play side foot back, then recover to the ball. So the ways that we can teach this and work on this are going to be as follows. What we'll do is we'll get our players to get a bag, and we'll simulate. You've got to teach them how to throw the bag or it'll become a mess. But we're really emphasizing here a low bag, a low cut block where they've got to burn their eyes, step laterally, burn their eyes on the block, and then come to balance. Get their play side foot back. So if I'm going left, my play side foot would be my left leg. Get it back so I can protect and stay on my feet. The simple drill, when you've got time constraints, you partner them up like that and you can get a lot of quality reps in a short amount of time. Okay, now this is incorporating a big ball, as we call it, and a ball carrier. Okay, so the linebacker shuffles, he burns his eyes on the block, gets his play side foot back, and executes again a good hat to near number tackle. You can see it repping right here. So shuffle, shuffle, play side foot back, and wrap tackle. Again, we think another really good way to develop leg protection. Burn your eyes on the block, get your hands on that blocker, get your play side foot back, give a little bit of ground, and recover to the ball carrier. Now we're going to work on block protection, all right, and strike, all right. We think that the best way to teach strike to begin with is what we call a 4-point strike. And what we mean by that is that our linebackers are going to get on a target, whether it be a sled or on another man who's got a shield, and they're going to get in a 4-point stance, meaning their knees and their toes are on the ground. And they're going to bend back, sit back on their heels here, so when they strike, they shoot their hands. And we shoot our hands with our thumbs up, much like we're handcuffed, trying to shoot them in tight on the target and trying to get good hip roll. So that's how we're going to teach in terms of the 4-point strike, and you'll get an opportunity to see that on this drill we've got right here. So our players are at contact point. On the command hit, they're going to shoot the hands and roll their hips with their thumbs up, as you can see demonstrated right here. Shoot the hands. You can feel their hip roll. It's a pretty good picture of it right now from the angle. Same idea. On the command set, roll your hips. Shoot the hands, roll your hips. Defensive linemen often will do it from a 6-point stance, and that's also a good ball. Here we're just coaching it from a 4-point stance to really get the hands, the elbows in, which would be like handcuff. Okay? Now we're going to go to a 5-man sled, and again in close quarters, get the linebacker on the coach's direction to downhill strike, not roll the hands back, not bring them way back, but shoot the hands, thumbs up, maintaining a good punch, a good stinging punch. So watch here. 2 backers are up. The coach will give them a direction on the ball, left or right. We're watching their feet right now for, they're not going to fall step, but they're going to come downhill and not wind up, but punch. Get a good, aggressive, tight punch. Explosive. Tight to the body. Good hand placement. Now, take a look at this one here. The hand placement on this linebacker as he strikes, his hands are up. We like him to be with the heel of the hand. Don't strike with your fingers to the sky. Your thumbs are to the sky, as you'll see as we're watching this drill based on the quarterback's movement. So again, no big windup, aggressive punch, no false steps, downhill footwork with strike. And there's some good shots of it here. A very simple drill, whether you've got a 5-man sled or you've got players holding bags, it all works. False steps. We don't want false steps. All right, so downhill feet, heel of the hand, don't wind up, and react to the quarterback stimulus. Here's a better view from behind, but you get the idea. The coach is going to give him his choice, left or right action. I'm looking at footwork. I'm looking at hand placement. I'm looking at pad level. Again, eyes, hands, and feet. are what we're trying to get developed in this drill. Good, simple, fundamental. You're not wearing your players out, but they're getting the idea of footwork, of attack, and hand placement, pad level. Now, another good one is to partner them up, partner your players up what we call shuffle mirror. So they're partnered up, this being a blocker and this being a defender. He'll react to the movement, and you'd like to see again, how quick can they get off the spot, what kind of pad level, what kind of hand placement, just a simple reaction attack, if you will, that we want from our linebackers. All right, mirror shuffle. Just react to the lateral movement of your respective player. Simple strike mechanics that I think will improve your players. Now, probably the best drill that we got is coming downhill on a sled, all right, and giving the back, one of our other linebackers, the ability to either go left or right on contact. So we're coming at an angle. We're coming downhill, we're striking the middle of the bag here, and then we're either going to climb the block or fall back. This is a picture of falling back by the defender. Downhill, middle of the block, he climbs the block. Downhill, middle of the block, climbs it. So that's the climb of the one-man strike, or strike on a one-man sled. Here's downhill footwork, fall back, downhill footwork, climb the block. Great drill for you. So to show it even a little bit more in a slowed down situation without pads, here we've got a defender coming downhill, hitting the middle of the blocker, and he's climbing the block, trying to get good regained base, good tackling, and good body mechanics. Downhill, fall back, good strike, good fundamental strikes. Now, full pads, get off the spot, climb the block. All right, downhill, middle of the block, fall back on the block. Good mechanics. Now, press for time, got to get more reps in a short time period, so we're coaching ball carrier with the drill. Climb the block, right there, you can see it. And this is more, not for how aggressive I can make the strike, but more for my footwork, getting off the spot, hand placement, pad level, and then finish, which in this case is climbing the block to the ball carrier. All right?